Coach, just the opportunity you have on Saturday, we talked about it after the game, but just obviously kind of everyone looked at this game coming into the season. It's probably going to be a big one, and it's turned out that way.
Yeah, it's exciting, and that's why you play college basketball. You want to be in the hunt. You want to be in relevant college basketball games where there's great crowds and great atmosphere, and that's exactly what we're headed for.
They have an injury, I know, to one of the Martins, I think Cody, right? How would it affect them? He's obviously one of their top defenders if he's unable to go.
He's a great player, and I think I saw that he's questionable, and so when I see that, I think he's probably playing. But if he can, I'm sure he wants to, and he will. And but that's why you have twins. You get an extra one, right? They're a great team, and they got a lot. They're not just a one-man team, and they're not a two-man team. They're a lot of guys. And now they don't have 15 of them, but. Like I said, I still think they're a really good basketball team.
I know Chris had something where, like, their leading scorer every time in conference play, except for one, they've held him pretty far below his average. Yeah. What do they do defensively, I guess? You've seen them frustrate some of the better players in the league.
They're so versatile because there are so many guys that are the same size, and they can switch, and they're ball hawks. They know how to get to the ball, and they know how to disrupt your offense. And, that can be frustrating sometimes. And, you just got to be able to do what you do and stay in what you do and not let them frustrate you and not let a steal to a dunk disrupt you too much.
Offensively, what impresses you most when you put on the film for them?
Well, I'll tell you what, I've never seen a team that can consistently, great players, like Chandler, go and make tough shots where they shoot it and you go, oh, that's too tough, and they make it. That's what really good players can do. These guys got a whole team of those guys that make them one after another, game after game. It's amazing, because it's tough to do that consistently. You have to be really, really good. And I've seen them make more tough shots than maybe any other team I've ever seen. And it's remarkable, really.
I think yesterday the ticket update was less than 2,000 left. For fans who haven't been to a Mountain West Road game, kind of describe the environment and what you think it'll be like on Saturday.
I think I'm going to make a pledge to them. I'll hike over Donner, through the Donner Pass if they stay away. So, no, it's going to be a great atmosphere, and it's going to be a great Mountain West game. And this is what you play for, and it's not our home court, but like I said, it's still going to be a great college basketball atmosphere, and we're excited to go there.
If depth indeed is an issue for these guys with only 7 scholarship players, is that something you take note of and maybe something you can take advantage of?
Well, on paper you would think that would be true, but with them it hasn't been them ever. And they're really good at playing hard but not fouling. They haven't got themselves in much foul trouble throughout the year, and it doesn't really affect them. They're just ballers that go out and play, and lots of them. So I think on paper that's great, but I don't think for one game right now it makes much of a difference.
How do they do it without much size either? I mean, they don't have anybody, I don't think, over like 6'7" or 6'8". I mean, how are they able to compete from that standpoint?
Well, I think, first of all, they a lot of them, like Caroline's an example, he plays so much bigger than, I heard somebody say like a Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was 6'4" or whatever, but Caroline's like that, where he just plays so much bigger and stronger than what he is, he's not 6'10", but he goes and rebounds like he is, and a lot of those guards are the same way.
If you're putting a team together, would you rather have like all 5 guys that are 6'6", 6'7", or would you rather have the 7-footer than the 6-foot point guard?
Yeah, I always err on the side of good players.
Yeah.
Let's just have good players, and then there's our coaches, and that's what Muss has done such a good job of. He just went and got good players, and then it's his job to figure out how to play them, and that's what he did. And he's found a way to win with them, and a really effective way. And so that, to me, that's really good coaching.
How's Caroline developed since you last saw him?
Well, since last year, I mean, he's a warrior, and that's probably his best attribute. But he's just getting better and better as a basketball player, as he matures as a basketball player. And I think that a lot of their guys on their team have done that, and that's what they have now.
So much made about the way Utah State played defense against Hutch, and they double teamed and did all this kind of stuff. Do you expect to see more of that? And quite frankly, I'm more interested in how Hutch, what he may have learned from all of that to make himself better when he sees it.
Yeah, we want him to be aggressive. We want him to go. He's still got to score, but he's got to be able to read the defense a little bit, and that's because you want to be aggressive. You want to be able to go through guys, but you also, if there's 2 or 3 of them, you got to make the right play. And he's shown he can do that. I mean, there's other teams we played in the preseason that guarded him with 3 guys and didn't take many shots, but we won by 30. And so he knows, and he's good at seeing it. And, he'll adjust to whatever defense is thrown at him.
When you look at their roster this year and you think about the Martin twins, Kendall Stevens, how different do they look this year compared to a year ago?
Yeah, they're a lot different. But, I think I think they're a better team, and the way they're playing because of the consistency, I think that makes them night in, night out a better team.
Top 2 scorers in the league going at it in this one too. What is it about the other Caleb Martin?
Oh, Caleb's a baller. I mean, he's like Chandler. Like I said, it goes back to really good players can make tough shots, and that's what I've seen with him. Where where you're watching film, you go, wow, you do that a lot with him.
How much are you guys looking forward to this opportunity?
We are, and we had a great practice and great approach, and that's the way we've always embraced those things. And let's just go let it rip and let the fur fly.
30 points off the bench the other night. Is it going to have to need that tomorrow night?
Well, it's interesting because our team's kind of stepped up to what we need. Like, San Diego State, we didn't get any off the bench. But Chandler was getting 44. So, the bench has given us kind of what we need. And I think the game will dictate what needs to be done.